Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you're excited to get to learn the song Medicine by Daughter, because that's what I'm going to be teaching you today. So let's get started. You're just going to need a capo on the 3rd fret, your guitar in standard tuning, so E, A, D, G, B, E. Let's just move this down a little bit. That's my cat, if you guys heard her. So it's, E, A, D, G, B, E, standard tuning, capo on the 3rd fret, and that's all you're going to need. You're going to be only using 4 chords throughout the whole song. It's pretty simple. The C major chord, the A minor chord, then a C, B variation chord, and then an F major. But no worries, do not fret, because, I just remembered, like, the double meaning to fret. Because the F major chord, we're going to be playing it without the bar. I'm going to teach you guys a much simpler way to play the F major chord that you can use for just about any song, and it sounds a lot like the real F major that you would be using. So yeah, just easy beginners tutorial on this song. So let's get started. So the finger placement for the chords. Let's go. Yeah, I gotta clean her up a little bit, but here we go. C major is going to be like this. You're going to have the bottom E string open. You're going to have a finger on the 1st fret from the capo, so the capo's on the 3rd fret, so you're going to put it right here. 2nd fret from the capo, another finger, and 3rd fret from the capo, another finger. So on the 1st fret, you're going to put a finger down on the B string. You're going to keep the G string open too. So the G and the E open, finger down on the B, and then a finger down on the D string, 2nd fret from the capo, and then a finger on the A string, 3rd fret from the capo. So, and then keeping the top E string muted. Then you play it out, it's gonna sound like. That's how the C major is supposed to sound. And then mine also has a little bit of effect, putting some reverb, some delay, and decay. So however you want to play the song, go ahead, put the pedal on, or put your built-in effects on, whatever you like. That's what I'm going to be doing today. Just make it sound a little bit more dreamier. So then we're going to do the C/B variation chord, and that one you're going to put your fingers down, like, you're going to keep it on the B string, the 1st fret. You're going to keep that one. You're going to keep the E, the G all open too, so it's like the same as the C major. The only difference is you're actually, instead of having it down like there, you're going to bring up your 2 fingers onto the, so you're only using the 1st and 2nd fret, so you're going to bring 2 fingers onto the 2nd fret. So in each chord, so C major, you're only using, and the C/B variation chord, you're only using 3 fingers that you're holding down on the fret board. And so for the C/B, it's different from the C major, because you're going to have both fingers on the 2nd fret on the A and the D string, and you're going to keep muting this top E string, and you're going to leave those G and E strings open, and you're going to have 3 fingers down like this and having that muted, everything else open. It's going to be played like this. Yeah, so that's how you play the C/B. Then the A minor, it's super simple. We're going to keep that same finger placement, just shift those other 2 fingers over 1 string. So you're going to have a finger still on the B string, 1st fret from the capo, and 2 fingers on the 2nd fret from the capo, but this time you're going to be still muting the top E string, but leaving the A string open, and putting your fingers down on the D and G strings. So you're going to have 3 fingers on the B string, D, and G string, and then leaving the bottom E open. The A minor is going to sound like this. And then now here is the like simplified F major chord. It does sound a little bit different, but not that much. So that one's gonna be, I'm just gonna move this stuff right here. It's gonna be this. You're gonna have 4 fingers down on the fretboard, so it's a little bit more challenging, but not really. And you're going to like wrap your finger around still on keeping this top E string muted, and you're gonna keep that bottom E string muted too. And usually when you're like wrapping, you're like holding it like this, it's already like your palm is already muting that bottom E string. So try to practice that and see if you have that. So you're having this top E string and the bottom E string, or vice versa if you want to like talk about the different guitar strings, which one is there. Sorry, my cat. Yeah, and then 4 fingers down, and it's gonna be 1 on the B string, still first fret from the capo, 1 on the G string, 2nd fret from the capo, 1 on the A string, 3rd fret from the capo, and 1 on the D string, 3rd fret from the capo. So on the 2nd fret, oh, there she is. It's May. Yeah, you're gonna have 2 fingers on the 3rd fret, 1 finger down the 2nd, 1 finger on the 1st, and it's gonna be like that. And you're keeping that bottom E string and top E string muted. Everything else you're putting fingers down on the strings. So it's gonna sound like this. And that's the easy F major. So let's get started. Let's go with the song. So there's a strumming pattern that they specify in the chords and the tabs that I'll link below. And I'll teach you guys how to play that one. But I think there's a simpler way that I like too that just helps me just start playing the song. Otherwise, it's a little bit hard to sing along. Sometimes with some strumming patterns, especially if you're a beginner. So I'll just go through the first one that they put up there and then try to play it a little bit with the song, and then switch to the one that I'll teach you guys. It's a little bit easier, that like will help you get through the whole song basically on your first try, hopefully. So let's go for it. So they say that the strumming pattern here is going to be down, down, up, up, down, 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 up. And so it's kind of hard to read it and like figure it out on your own, but here, like, hopefully you'll get the hang of it when I teach you guys here. So it's gonna be, I'm just doing it on the C major here, so it's down, sorry, down, down, up, up, down, down, up. And that's the strumming pattern that they're saying. And so it's just like all together, it's kind of like so yeah, that's how that strumming pattern is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strums. And you're doing like the first 2 with like a second space between, so it's a little bit slower, and then you speed it up towards the end. So let me just do it again. Just lower it a little bit. So yeah, you can basically play it that way with that strumming pattern for each chord, and that's how you're going to play the song. If that is what's comfortable with you, if you find that that's comfortable. But I like to play it with 5 strumming pattern. So basically the first 4 strums, so here it's gonna be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So So like shifting as soon as you're going to the next chord, shift a little bit up. So like do a little up strum instead of the downs all the way down. But you can also do, like if you don't really like the way that sounds, you can do down, down, up, down, up, and then that's your strumming pattern too. So there's like multiple strumming patterns you can hear, whichever one's easiest for you and it's easy to like hear and sing along, go for it. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 1, 2, like down, up, and then so yeah, you can either do that or you can do that down, 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 up, down. So it's same 5 strumming patterns, the same a 5 strum pattern, but instead of just 4 downs and then 1 up, it's 2 down and then 2 up and then 1 down. So you can go either way. You can do that first one that I said, down, 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 up, or down, down, up, down. And that's a simplified version of how you're going to play the strumming pattern for the whole song. Except for around the last part of the song, the interlude, that one goes a little bit faster, so there I'm just going to do like down strums and then a few up strums when I'm switching to different chords. And that's how you play the song. But anyways, the C major, the intro, I'm going to play the intro with that first strumming pattern, that 4 downs and then 1 up, and then I'm going to try that 2 downs, 2 ups, and 1 down, 5 strumming pattern. So let's go. The intro so the song goes from C major to C/B variation chord to A minor and then to F major, and then it repeats that 4 chord pattern. So from C to C/B, then to A minor, then to F major. So let's get started. So it's yeah, and then I think I added like a little bit of I think I added 1 more down strum when I was switching between chords. So you can do that either before or after you switch a chord, whatever's more comfortable for you. But then that would be adding 1 more strum. So here, then we can do that other one that I was doing, that down, down, up, up, down. So. Yeah, so I also kind of like that last one a little bit better, just because you didn't have to do like an extra strum around the end when you're switching, or you like it just felt as if it was more comfortable, you know what I mean? But you'll figure out when you're playing the song whatever you like. So those are the strumming patterns that I use every now and then if I'm like trying to remember how does the song go. So if you like any of those, go for it. Feel free to improv. That's how learning guitar kind of works. So let's get going. Cool. So it starts verse 1 with the C major, and then we're switching to C/B, and then A minor, and then F, and then doing that whole thing again. And I'll let you know when we're switching. So I'll go a little bit slow right now, so you guys know. So I'm starting with C major. So. So there we did C major, pick it up, pick it all up, and then after that switch to C/B like right away, and then start so at like that beginning of again, switching to A minor. So we're doing, let's do that again a little bit slower or faster. C major, pick it up, pick it all up, C/B, start again, A minor, F major, you've got a second chance, you could go home, escape it all. Yeah, so then you did C major. As soon as you went from F to C major, you've got a second chance, you could go home, escape it all, it's just irrelevant. So then A minor, and then after that, like right now I'm doing that down, 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 and then up, and then maybe a down. So down, 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 so 4 downs, and then 1 up, and then 1 down, and then switching, and that's what I'm doing here. But we can also try it with that other strumming pattern that's down, down, up, up, down. So start again, pick it up, pick it all up, and start again. And then here we're starting again, C major from You've Got a Second Chance. You've got a second chance, you could go home, escape it all, it's just irrelevant. It's just medicine. And then, so there we did after irrelevant, so in the middle of that irrelevant, we do A minor, and then switch to F major, right, a little bit after, and we keep that same 5 strumming pattern for each chord, so just once we're doing that for each chord, and then it's just medicine. So in the middle of medicine, we're doing C major too, so we're switching from F to C major in the middle of medicine. And then C/B, after you sing medicine, we're switching from C major to C/B. This is the chorus part. And we're keeping that same 5 strum pattern here. So then it's just one sentence. It's just medicine. Sorry. So then we're going from C/B to A minor to F major here. And only at medicine do we switch from C/B to A minor, and then the end of medicine, F major. So it's gonna be played like this. It's just medicine. And then we started the verse 2, and that's when I started playing C major, so we just go right into it. And it's C major, and then C/B, and then A minor, and then F, and then repeat. So C major right now, so. You could still be what you want to, what you said you were, when I met you. So there we're doing C major, you could still be what you want to, and then I switch to C/B. What you said you were, when I, A minor, met you. And then I'd switch to F major as soon as I finish that 5 strum pattern from A minor. And then C major after I finish that 5 strum pattern from F major. And start. So I think I like to sing like right after the first strum of the C major. So We're in C major. You've got a warm heart, you've got a beautiful brain, but it's So that's how that last part of that verse goes. So it's C major. You've got a warm heart, you've got a beautiful brain, and then C/B. But it's disintegrating. And then after it's around disintegrate. So the last part is disintegrating, like around the ting, we're switching to A minor. And then I'm playing that out and singing too, and then as soon as that ends, F major. I'm playing that 5-strum out. From all the meta. So you can either play like F major, that strumming pattern, that 5-string pattern, a little bit longer, and sing from all the medicine until the end, the middle of medicine, where you're switching to C major. Or you can just play that 5-string pattern and just jump right into it. From all the meta, so it's disintegrating. From all the F major. From all the medicine. So let me just tilt this a little bit down so you guys can see it better. Cool. Yeah, so that's how that verse goes, and we keep holding from all the meta, C major. So from all the so we do that like first 2 strums right after disintegrating, and then those next 3 strums from all the medicine. From all the meta, see, then now C major. And then switch right into C/B, going into the chorus. From all the medicine. From all the medicine. So that's how that chorus goes. You can, let's see, I was a little bit slower on some parts, but you can like sing along with the song and strum like with the song, and you'll see how it goes. But essentially we're just doing C/B from all that 5-strum pattern, medicine, and then have that 5-strum pattern, so for each part just 5 strums, and then switch to F major, and then keep like maybe the first strum you strum, and then you sing from all the meta, and then in the middle of medicine, switch to C major. And you can sing that a little bit longer if you want to include the C/B in the last part, or you can just start playing the C/B as soon as you finish medicine if you can't hold the song or the word for that long. And then again, meta, and then A minor, sin, and then end on that F major. Strum that 5 times. Yeah, so that's how that part goes. And then verse 3, it's the same way, same strummings. And I want to say, yeah, same chords, same strumming, but different words. So here, C major. So it's gonna be, you could still be what you want to be, what you said you were when you met me. You could still be So that was a whole verse that I just went through. But if you weren't quite clear where I was going with my finger placement, don't worry, I will review it for you guys right now. So C major, you could still be what you want to be. Then switch to C/B. What you said you will when you, A minor, met me. And then F major. And then then C major. You could still be what you want to, C/B. What you said you were when and then A minor, met you. When you met, and then F major, me. When I met, and then after met, you. And then here is like the interlude part, so here it goes a little bit faster, but you can keep the same exact strumming pattern and tempo as you see as we played before, or you can go a little bit faster. It's going to be the same, you know, C to C/B to A minor to F, and then repeat it over again. And they do that repeat, I think, like 1, 2, 3, around 4 times here. And then they end it on the one last C/B and then A minor F 4 chord pattern there. And so that one, you can kind of choose like how you want to basically end that part of the song, or the song there. But here, I'll just play a little bit for you. So I like to go a little bit like down, 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 and then strum up when I'm switching. Or you can keep that same down, down, up, up, down, and then move to the next chord. So it's like, when I C major, met you. She kind of says this is the last, like, the 4 times that she does that for chord patterns is the last one for that one before the outro. And here she starts singing, like, medicine. So you can, like, I guess sing of that part if you want, or just, like, play that by itself. C/B. A minor. 3, 4, 5, F major. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then repeat that again. C/B, A minor, and then F major. However many strumming patterns you want, because that's the outro, and it's just a little bit slower. So I just like to end on that, like with the F, like that. And that's how I like to play that part. Or you can also do like that C/ C major, like when I met you. And so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's how I like to play that part. Whichever way you can or you like to play it better. That's how I like to play that like last part of the interlude that you'll see on the tab when they repeat that C to F major cycle of chords 1, 2, 3, 4 times. It's 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 times. and then that outro once, and so that you can play that outro like with that same slow 5-strum pattern, but the only time that you pick up the speed, like you can do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so it's down, 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 up, down, and then switch down, 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 down. Yeah, you can do that pattern if you want when you're just doing a little bit faster at the last part of the interlude there, because it does pick up a little bit of space and it picks up the beat picks up a little bit in the last part of the song, and then again you're slowing it down for the outro and just that same C, the C/B, and then A minor and then F major chord on the outro. And you can play that with the 5-string pattern that we did the rest of the song, and that's how the song goes. Yeah, so I guess. Maybe on like a little up down strum, that F major, or just one down strum if you want. However you like to play the song, go ahead. I hope this helped you a little bit in figuring out like how the tempo goes, how the rhythm goes, but most of all like whatever strumming pattern is most comfortable for you. Also like use my stuff just as a guide. You don't have to do it exactly the way I do it. It's just a little bit simpler to. Hopefully it's a little bit simpler for you guys to get the hang of like figuring out how to make your own strumming patterns when you're playing songs, kind of like impromptu. And that's the great part about guitar, is that you see chords and then you're like, okay, let me listen to the song and maybe I can like figure out how the tempo and the strumming works. And so I hope that this just helped you guys get a little bit more confident in that. Also, just really quickly, another tip for the song and the strumming pattern. You can also do. There's a 6-strum pattern. It's just if you're playing a little bit faster, if you want to like have that last part when you're switching to different chords a little bit faster. So I like to do it. It's the same like down, so down, down, up, down, up. But it's just, so instead of just down, down, up, down, it's down, down, up, down, up. So it's down, down, up, down, up. So 6 strums. And you can play that pattern throughout the whole song too, if that's more comfortable for you than just the 5-strum pattern. Because that one, I know you have to be a little patient with yourself and not just switch super fast. But here, so I'll just play like one of that 4-chord pattern that they do. So from C to C/B, then to A minor, and then to F, with that 6-strum pattern that I just mentioned. So it'd be sorry, it was C/B. And that's how that goes. If you saw that, so it's down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So that's how that goes. If you want to try that strumming pattern too throughout the song. Whatever you like, don't fret. I hate how every time I think of fret now like that, I think of like fretboard, like guitar. Anyways, so yeah, I hope you liked this song. I hope this helped you just a little bit. If not, sorry for wasting your time. I'm just kidding. I hope that you liked it. Whatever. Yeah. And that's all you need for this song. Please stay tuned. If you like this, subscribe. I'm hoping to build my channel. Just makes me happy if I can help somebody. So, awesome. Thank you. Have a night. Take care.